Also, why is it that every night Koromaru wants to be walked is when Ken is like, hey, you could finish my characteristics now? Okay, this is kind of a weird question, but I just gotta ask. Will my time as a superhero end once we're done fighting? I guess so, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, that's fine with me, honestly. It won't change the bond I have with Chidori. I'll just enjoy being a superhero for as long as it lasts.
Jeez.
Junpei keeps going on and on about how we're heroes or something.
That's right.
Of course, we're saving the whole city, aren't we? Plus, if we beat the next mission, we'll be undefeated. We'll be real heroes. I never really thought about it that way, but I see your point. I guess we better make sure we win the next battle then. I think you have been defeated before, Junpei. Remember when Chidori just, like, knocked you out easily? Yo, Koromaru, let's go for a walk. Give me another social link. Yeah, Mamoru, perfect!
Oh, hey. What are you doing out this late?
He is not ready for his next rank up. Hopefully this changes that.
Ah, walking the dog, huh? I didn't know you had one. We used to have a dog, too. Man, that brings back memories.
What?
He's a lively one, isn't he? I bet running alongside this little guy would be great practice. For now, I'll run along home. I'll see you later.
Peace out, bro. All right, getting points with Mamoru there is fantastic. Hopefully he can rank up now without needing an extra hangout. That would be wonderful if true. I stayed up a bit too late last night, not playing games. I didn't expect Mrs. Teruuchi to pull such a legendary move in Mahjong last night. I've never had that bad of luck before. Is it because of the month? I still can't get over it. Who should I ask this one? You, Arisato-kun. In most of Japan, October is considered the month without gods because they're not around. But there's one region that instead calls it the month with gods because that's where they all go. Do you know which one it is? How would I know this? If I'm not Japanese, how would I know this? I don't even know what any of these locations are. If it's not the Kanto region, I got no dang clue. Chat, what's the answer? I don't know. I'm just gonna cheat. I'm gonna ask chat. Yeah, da da. Do. Next full moon is pretty long. Are you planning on doing it this stream? I don't know. We'll see. It depends on how the chips fall. Does anyone in chat know the answer to this, by the way? I mean, I guess I could just get it wrong. We don't need the social stats. It's a Zumo? Okay, thank you.
Exactly.
Bingo, you hit the jackpot. All of the gods in Japan gather each year in Izumo to meet and forge relationships with one another. I want to be blessed with a loving relationship too, but first I need some money, and then to find love, and then to work hard. So I guess the first thing is I need to go to Naganaki Shrine to pay my respects. God, it's already too late. Shoot. This lady. Oh, no. Class has ended for today. Junpei-san seems to sleep a great deal. He must be conserving energy to remain prepared for combat. It's quite an interesting tactic. Okay. Oh, I guess. Yukari here. Fuka, Odagiri, Yukari. Kaz is not ready for a rank up. I really need to run into him while I'm walking Koromaru. Fuka, Odagiri, or Yukari here. I kind of want to rank up all of those links at the moment. Fuka's still only at 4. We have not hung out with Odagiri in a hot minute. I do not mind if he ends up being one of the social links that we don't max out, because I'm pretty sure I maxed it in Portable, but if we want to max him out, we should try and get him to like 7 or 8 kind of soon. I think I'm not going to hang out with Odagiri this deadline, but next deadline I'll probably give a day or 2 to him, so that way he's close to maxing out if we end up having enough time for it to get him all the way there. I don't want to hang out with Kaz right now when I have so many other options, because I'm kind of hoping that we get a lucky Koromaru into Kaz moment or something like that. Did you miss any social links, or did you get everyone? I don't think you can, like, miss social links. I mean, you can if you finish the game, but I don't think there's, like, a cutoff for any, is there? Not that I know of. But we have all the social links except for Mitsuru and Aigis to unlock later in the game, I'm pretty sure. Technically Judgment, but Judgment isn't like a person, it's a story thing. I'm pretty sure we have all the others. I don't think I'm forgetting anyone. Let's get Yukari to 7 here. Actually, wait, do I have a lovers? I don't have a lovers. Let's get Fuka instead then. No, I'll just go buy a... Well, actually, you know what? Here's what's going to decide it. Go to the faculty. If we get the helm here and we go turn it into Elizabeth, I'll also grab a lovers while I do. And then we'll do Yukari. If it's not Mr. Ono, it's Mr. Ono. We're going to do Yukari. I'm a genius. All right, Sato, I've been waiting for you. Okay, not really. I looked and looked, but there's nothing at my house that's not related to Masamune. This didn't belong to Masamune personally, but it still has ties to him, so... Do you really need this? Maybe you've reconsidered? Not that I'm reluctant at all to give it to you, of course. So I'll give it to you, but you'll take good care of it, right? It'll become a family heirloom, right? This guy. Thank you for Kanetsugu's helm. Kanetsugu, that's Kenshin's right-hand man in Pokemon Conquest, isn't it, chat? I think it is. You must be proud, Arisato. You've got a family heirloom now. Yeah, I guess this is how it should be. Well, I've still got a few of those left at home. This is the second time I've given my helm to a student after all. That Bebe, do you know him? He's an exchange student in my class. Back in the spring, when he first came here, he admired it so much I let him have it. It does my heart good to see the samurai spirit still alive in you kids, even those from a foreign country. It must be because the glorious lives of the Sengoku generals transcend history. Masamune Date, for example, the amazing thing about him is that he... Oh my goodness. Shoot me into the sun. I managed to obtain a helm from Mr. Ono. Oh yeah, don't put links in chat. That makes Nightbot mad. Alright, let's go to Polonium Mall. We're gonna get the weapon that we needed. I don't remember its name, but I'll know its name when I see it. Then we'll turn all this in, these 2 requests, into Elizabeth. How's Kirijo-san? That's okay, you don't have to say anything. I was just wondering. Kirijo-san has gone through so much in... Wait, in his life? Oh, you're talking about Mitsuru's dad. Difficulties when he was younger and the incident. You know, it's been 10 years since it happened. The city has changed so much since then. I don't know your situation, but you're always welcome here. All right, thank you.
Creating equipment, so what will it be?
Which one is it? This is it,
what will it
Mikazuki
be?
Munechika.
Oh, sure.
We needed Emerald for this.
Here you go. Thanks for waiting.
Apt Pupil is pretty good, but I think this is weaker than what he currently has. Yeah, Elementary Mask, Agility +5 Dark Boost. That's what we have on
To make this,
on Doggo.
you'll need materials. So, what will it be?
Ooh. The amps are a little tempting, not gonna lie. Like Ice Amp by default on Mitsuru? Pretty pog?
You should learn how to identify fakes.
Wasn't
You
a
won't
Link, just
find
didn't hit
any in
space
my
after
store.
putting a dot? Nah,
But
yeah,
what
that'll
would
get you.
like? What would you like?
Unfortunately, Nightbot is kind
good?
of stupid
Hope to
and
see
can't
you
tell the
soon.
difference between no spaces between periods and internet links.
Marvelous.
Yo, thanks for the fragments. All right, I got 2 requests to turn in for you. Sengoku era helm. I see, so this is it, the helm from the ancient Sengoku era. The heft, the texture, the character for love on the brow. Does that love protect the head, or is it love for the helm?
How splendid.
Mysteries upon mysteries. Still, it is a wonderful helm. This says, this satisfies my request. Why don't you take the helm with you? I believe it suits you far better than it does me. Take this as your reward. 7 Twilight Fragments. We're loaded. Here is the Mikazuki Munechika. Endure. I didn't need to worry about Ganesha at all. There was literally a request that just gives you Endure. All right. Have not had an opportunity for Daisoju. Blue shorts. That must be my swimsuit. And then 93 more shadows for this Soma.
Do you see anything achievable?
2, 3, 4. Do we have all the way up through 60? Because number 60 is the shadow one. I'm not seeing any missing. I'm kind of skimming, though. Yeah, we're missing 60 right there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 72 is our other request, I think. The Daisoju one. 73. All the way up through 80. So we have completed 78 requests. We've done 1 through 80, except for request 60 and request 72. I have not had an opportunity to make Daisoju yet, so we don't even need to worry about Region 3 until we at least know when we can fuse Daisoju. And then, I mean, 93 Shadows we should get in the next Tartarus deadline, I think.
Very well, then.
Alright, good stuff, good stuff. So, I'm gonna get a lover, and we're going to... that sounds so weird. I'm gonna get a lover. I'm gonna get a lover's persona.
Very well.
And then we're gonna hang out with Yukari today and get her to 7. I am gonna be streaming FF7 Rebirth tomorrow, yeah.
Welcome to
Tomorrow is normally my day off, but because they're releasing the game on a Thursday, I'm going to stream FF7 Rebirth tomorrow.
Registering, I see.
I'll register. I'll play it tomorrow
Please,
and
take a look.
Friday and probably Saturday, and then we'll get back to Persona on Sunday, most likely. Or maybe I'll do Persona Saturday and more Rebirth Sunday. We'll do it some way or another like that.
So you'll be summoning this, may it be your inner strength.
May it be my inner strength indeed.
Are you
I'm
in
full
flow?
on Personas right now, so I wanted to
Shall
look
we
at my
take a
fusion options. Barong is in the distance, 7 levels away. Zuzu, Chernabog, Suzaku. We really need Suzaku because I want to be able to get Koryu. Jatayu, Belphegor, Throne.
All
Alright,
right,
cool, cool.
Need to consider.
We'll get some fusions done next
Are you
deadline. I'm not going to
finished?
worry about it right now.
We look.
Bum, bum. Do. Alright. Yukari. I am free today, it turns out. What's poppin'? I'm finally done. I spent all of lunch cleaning up for the archery team, so I didn't have time to eat anything. Maybe I'll stop by Wakatsu or something on the way home. Let's go to Wakatsu. Ha, thanks. It feels weird eating by myself, you know. I eat by myself all the time. It's not that weird. All right, let's get going. What should I order?
This is so good. I made the right choice getting the same thing as you. Oh, I was just thinking. Doesn't eating fish remind you of the ocean? It's a part of our lives, I guess, living along the coast. We even spent our vacation at the beach. Hey, after all this is over, why don't we go somewhere different? Like the mountains. We could have lunch outdoors. Maybe we'll even see a deer or something. What do you think?
A trip to the mountains could be fun. Yeah, let's make it another S.E.E.S group trip.
Yeah, why not, right? It'll be like a reward for everyone's hard work. Alright then, I'll make us lunch. I might not look like it, but I'm a pretty good cook. Just you wait and see. It's been a while since we've talked about going on vacation. I'm excited just thinking about it. I'm not sure how to say this, but when I'm with you, I don't feel so alone.
That's what happens when you're with other people.
I mean, I do have friends, and there's everybody at the dorm, but usually I feel like the real me is trapped somewhere deep down inside. Maybe it's because of my family situation, but I'm always pushing people away without realizing it. Lately, though, that's been changing, and I think it's thanks to you.
Yeah, I'm built different. Easy rank 7, let's go. Only 3 more ranks to go to max out Yukari, so we can pump the brakes a little bit. Probably want to get Yukari to 8 or 9 during the next deadline. Maybe even max her out in the next deadline, depending on how things go. But Fuka is still at 4, right? But she's ready for 5. We want to get Fuka to like 6 or 7, and then we can start spreading out our social links again to try and just get like all of the school social links up to as many as we can, at least up to like 8 or 9. But I do really need to focus on Bebe in the next link, I think.
Well, that was delicious. It's getting late. Shall we head out?
I decided to go back to the dorm. Evening, Governor.
Welcome back.
Greetings. It will soon be a full moon. In preparation for the final battle, I am ready to deploy to Tartarus at any time. Bark,
I
bark
have a
indeed.
suggestion.
Koromaru-san appears to be both motivated and prepared as well. We're only going there if I get told more people get lost there. So, you know. None of the 3 people that I need to hang out with to max out their things are available, it seems, tonight. Oh, Junpei might be upstairs, but I don't think it's the manga one, right? I think it's the gardening one with him. The Lord morale due to Arigaki-san's departure had been quite concerning. Everyone seems to be cherishing their lives much more than they did before. Arigaki-san's departure seems to have helped everyone grow and mature. What a guy, that Shinji. He went to go get up in that great big robot in the sky. This may sound like a strange question, but I just have to know, am I being helpful? Yeah, dude, I do not trust anyone else on the bench to keep it warm. Aigis doesn't know how to clean. Yukari is, like, okay at cleaning the bench and keeping it warm, but, like, I guess it's not necessarily cleaning. Aigis does not know how to warm a bench. Yukari is reluctant to warm it, and Junpei sucks at it. So we're really counting on you for that. Of course.
That's great.
I'm glad to hear that. I want my mom and Arigaki-san to be proud of me. Junpei up here? Is this what you need for your last stat up? Yo, I got the rest of that manga. It's getting down to the final inning. We gotta finish it. Yeah, okay, so we're done with Junpei here. Let's do it. You up for it? If you want, I can bring him out now. Let's go, bro. Oh yeah, that's what I like to hear.
So, in the last volume, we left off just as the hero passed out from pushing himself too hard.
Alas. How long are you streaming today, Chaos? I'm not sure. It depends on how stuff goes.
That part where his teammates managed to keep an even score while he's out was such a tearjerker. The game's almost over, and our hero, still weak after a short rest, steps up to the bat.
It's getting exciting.
Hey, you totally get it. I honestly thought you wouldn't be into it so much. It's predictable, but it doesn't stop it from being awesome. Man, I forgot how good stories like these are.
A story does not have to subvert your expectations or swerve your thoughts or whatever to be good. All it needs is to, like, get you to enjoy the characters and the storyline and to, like, get you hyped for it. I don't care if something is predictable. I just care if it's good.
All right, now that we're at the best part, let's go full speed till the end. Whew. What a ride. The hero totally kicks everyone's asses in the end. And that part where he's so exhausted that he, like, surges with power? It's like his senses heightened to a whole nother level. Would it be so freaking cool if we could do that?
Don't we, like, do that with Theurgies, kinda? Why don't you give it a shot, bro?
Think so? It's gonna be intense, you know. It's what separates the chumps from the masters. You can't just rely on raw strength. You gotta concentrate, let go of all that tension, then your power's all like womp, womp, womp. And then you unleash it like
Yeah, I totally get what he's saying.
or maybe you power up like then you let it rip. That makes sense?
Yeah, I also watched Beyblade growing up. Yeah. Let's Beyblade, dun, 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 dun. Let it rip. Junpei picked up some combat tips from the hero of a baseball manga. He sure did. What is your characteristic, even? Oh, right, it increases your crit stuff.
Dude, I think I might actually be able to pull this off. I gotta look into this more. Want to read it one more time? Just the last part, I mean. And that, my friend, wraps up the series. Reading alone's fine, but with gems like this one, it's better to share the fun with a pal. I'll bring you something else next time. We should do this again when you're free. Let's call it a night, shall we? Man, I'm gonna sleep like a log.
I didn't think you'd have more dialogue. Next time, let's read Haikyuu. "7 days until the full moon. When we totally eliminate the dark hour and the game comes to an end and we save the world." I can hear people talking.
You know what?
Is it just me, or are more people coming down with apathy syndrome lately?
Yep.
My friend's brother's friend got it too. It's starting to scare me, and it's on the news every day now. Oh, did you see the special program they ran? Apparently, Nostradamus predicted that all this would happen. Okay. Sure.